interesting to see if this is the moment of fight back that Mumbai Heroes have been waiting for. Have been out of the game ever since the first over.
At times you need special effort, at times you need a stroke of luck. Obviously this was the latter. Sunil Shetty has immediately brought about a bowling change. Sunny is back into the attack. Maybe a good tactic because you would want a few more wickets here. Punch a few more holes in the batting lineup. Now that the new batsman is in, that's the best chance to get a couple of wickets and take the Chennai Rhinos back a bit.
Well, Vikrant is one stroke away from a well-deserved 100. And he can do it with one strike. He's hit 6 sixes so far. One over the point region, helped over square leg, and then these were juicy full tosses.
It was an outstanding shot. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Not this one though. Was asking to be hit. Sunny has brought some sanity to the proceedings.
Well, Akash, if you are batting on 95, do you always look to get to 100 with a big hit, or you just like to do it in singles?
Well, I definitely know of a player who likes to do it in sixes. That's Virendra Sehwag. I've been on the non-striker end many a times.
Meanwhile, Sunny has produced an absolute brilliant Yorker to clean up Shantanu and bring back Mumbai Heroes in the game. It's 154 for 3.
Well, they needed some life. They wanted something special. Sunny has produced it. A perfect Yorker to get the new man. He is ecstatic. Shantanu takes the
phenomenal in the last 10 balls or so. He's got a catch, bowled a brilliant Yorker to clean up Shantanu. There's something happening for Mumbai Heroes.
Well, here's the wicket for you. An outstanding delivery. I think he's castled a couple of batsmen in the previous match as well. He gets that Yorker really well right at the toes of the batsman. Another full delivery. Played straight to the mid-wicket fielder. 154 for 6.
Well, coming back to getting to 100 with a big hit or not, how do you approach it? It's not about Virendra Sehwag. How about you?
Well, of course, Virendra Sehwag has a different way of doing things. Has paid off most of the times, but then have been guilty of throwing it away as well. Distinctly remember that Melbourne innings. It was a low full toss, 195 on day one. But then just hit it straight down to the long on fielder. Obviously, must be cursing himself. But then that's how Virendra Sehwag is. If you talk about me, I take it very methodically, because if you're there for 95 runs, there's no harm in playing another few deliveries. Nothing's going to change. Take your singles. If a boundary comes along or a boundary ball comes along, just grab it. Just ensure that you're there. Don't make silly mistakes. Don't start thinking about the target, because that takes away concentration from what's happening in the present. Thinking too much in the future is not the right thing.
Baba Sehgal, the rap king, Aftab Shivdasani, meanwhile keeping Vikrant quiet by bowling a number of wide deliveries. That's 4 in a row. That's not a bad tactic.
Well, it is, if it is a tactic at all, to be very honest. Because if you're bowling 4 wides in a row, yes, you're stopping Vikrant from hitting sixes. But at the same time, you have to bowl about 10 balls to finish the over. That is, if you don't bowl another wide. And we just saw Baba Sehgal. I think one of his famous songs was Thanda Thanda Pani, and I think that's what these guys need. That's Mumbai Heroes because so far they've had a no-show sauce because they've pushed off full tosses, wides. There's not enough discipline in their bowling department. They've dropped sitters, and they would need to do something different. Otherwise, this game will be over before the final ball is bowled.
Bharat it's again cut away, but this protection in the deep. Sunny, who's one of the better fielders of the Mumbai Heroes. But Vikrant seems to be in control of himself. It doesn't really look to be in a hurry to get to that milestone. Well, there is a poor delivery. Should be a no ball. A waste. A high full toss.
What's going on here? They're just bowling full tosses, either half trackers. It's just been a plethora of full tosses for no reason. If there is due, yes, it is understandable. Then you can't be bowling half trackers because if it is so wet, the ball is slipping out of your hand. You're going to err on the fuller side and not on the shorter side.
And if you see the performances of other teams, some teams like Telugu Warriors or Karnataka Bulldozers or even Chennai, they've grown from strength to strength, and but the downfall of Mumbai Heroes has been apparent.
Another wide. While most teams have actually learnt and the number of wides have come down considerably in the last 5 games, this game actually quashed that notion completely. Or it's just the Mumbai Heroes team which has lacked discipline, direction and any kind of consistency.
Nicely worked away towards the mid-wicket area.
Well, the last legal delivery for the over, and that is, I think, the 11th ball, because it's bowled as many as 5 wides in this over. Another full toss, just hit down to the long on fielder for a single. Chennai Rhinos 166.
Well, a much needed break for the Mumbai Heroes. Sunil Shetty having a drink, as do most of the other players. What they must be thinking? What must be the talk around?
Obviously someone will have to lift the spirits, because when you've conceded 167 runs of just 14 overs, nearly 12 an over, I think you need to do something special. When the spirits are down, shoulders are drooping, nothing seems to be working for the bowlers or the fielders. Bowlers are dishing out full tosses. There's been a string of wides. So obviously, it needs a very calm-headed man to bring sanity to the proceedings, or at least preach the right things to do, because it is important to not lose focus. Cricket is a funny game. T20 is a different beast, wherein you can turn it around if you can stitch a few overs together, whether it's batting or bowling.
Well, Sunil Shetty not really having a easy job at hand. Tell me one thing, Akash, you've been captaining state teams in Ranji Trophy for a long time. Who was the most difficult person to handle?
Oh, well, that's a tough one, because you keep encountering a lot of them. At times it's their temper, at times it's their mood, because you would see a lot of moody cricketers. But then the good thing about professional cricketers is that when it comes to their own performance, they would do everything to ensure that they end up on the right side. They would put their right foot forward. They would ensure when they're bowling, they would try to go for wickets. And I think that served the purpose because the end justifies the mean. Because if you can deliver, I think most captains have learned to deal with different characters, different tempers. And here is the wicket. Sunny has gotten his man.
Well, Sunny has been absolutely instrumental in this Mumbai Heroes pullback. Vikrant has been caught and bowled brilliantly by Sunny. A foolish delivery, trying to drive, but an absolutely brilliant catch. He's been instrumental in getting all the 3 wickets that have fallen in the space of 20 deliveries, denying Vikrant the much needed and the much deserved 100.
Handshakes all around. Obviously, he deserves every single bit of it. He's batted beautifully. Much needed breakthrough. Got the man in form out. Sunny has been instrumental. But let's see how much it matters eventually, because yes, he's taken a couple of wickets. This was outstanding. A good return catch. Juggled a bit, but managed to hold on to it. The expression tells you all. Runs to the skipper, hugs him. Sohail Khan is happy. And another good delivery. I think he's been a breath of fresh air, Sunny, for Mumbai Heroes.
And you need characters like them in the field. When the chips are down, you require special performance. Well, that's a brilliant effort. Angad Bedi making a good stop at short fine leg area, and that's what a wicket does to the team. It lifts up the tempo, gives some hope to the players, so that the fight is kept
pretty much on the tracks. You said it rightly, Sanjay. Another full delivery, this time slipping down the leg side. They'll get one. Chennai Rhinos 170 for 4 after 15.
I have with me the beautiful Sonakshi Sinha, who is obviously supporting the Mumbai Heroes. Is this the first? Is this the first match that you've come to?
No, it's actually the second, and I'm really looking forward to it. We actually lost the last match, and I've heard the boys have been practicing really hard, and they've taken it very seriously. So I'm here to support them, and hope they play really well, and hope they win.
It must be great to see your peers coming together in a sporting event like this.
Definitely. I mean, you know, they don't really get the opportunity to do it that much. So when they do actually come, it's really good to see their sportsman spirit and, you know, how they play, how they are on the field, how aggressive they are, how cool they are, how calm they are. But it's nice to see them.
And what are you working on at the moment?
Right now, I'm working on a lot of things. But there's a Joker with Akshay, then I'm going to be starting a Tamil film. So very soon I could be part of the other team as well. But no, Mumbai is my first love. And then, of course, there's a race 2 which is starting. And there's the Dowdy Rapport, there's Kick, there's the Bunk 2. So yeah, my hand.
Oh my God, that's like a pretty tight schedule. That's fantastic. But back to the Tamil movie, that's great. You see, the actresses that you see here today, and of course the actors as well, they'll be your peers soon.
Definitely, yeah. So looking forward. Like I'm saying, I'm an Indian, so it's not, you know, we're here to play in the good, right spirit of the game, and it's all for good fun. And we're all Indians at heart, so.
Well, fantastic. I'm sure that they appreciate your support, and it's great to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here. Visakhapatnam is beautiful. I mean, I saw it from my flight, and I was like, wow, this is something I've never seen before.
Any words of wisdom that you gave the boys before they played today?
I think they've been beating themselves up, you know, without me having to add to it. But not words of wisdom, just words of luck. Yeah.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and all the best for the game. And gentlemen, it's back to you in the comm box.
Well, that was Sonakshi Sinha, supporting the Mumbai Heroes. And Kabir has taken a wicket here. A fantastic wicket. That's what the Mumbai Heroes needed. And I have with me Ayaz to tell you more about it.
Well, words of luck that Sonakshi Sinha gave her team have obviously worked. This was, an ungainly hoik against the line. Just completely missed the ball, didn't he? He should have played through the line. He went across the line, and then there's Kabir saying thank you so much.
Well, obviously, wiser after the event. Easier said than done. They have lost their 5th wicket, and they're just well, the last ball of the over played defensively. Chennai Rhinos 173 for 5 still after 16 overs.
I'm supporting Karnataka, and Karnataka has won, so it's great fun. And now this match is going between Bollywood and South. Yeah, so definitely I'm gonna be side of South. I'll be always supporting South.
It's the South all the way. So who are some of your favorite players from the Chennai Rhinos?
Okay, from Chennai there's so many. I cannot just name anyone. I'm gonna
Have you worked with any of them?
Yeah, I worked with Shantanu. I have worked with there are a lot of guys around there. I worked with Nitin, so I think it's fun with them,
And that was a fabulous performance by you today. Did you enjoy that?
Thank you so much. Of course, I enjoyed it. So hot and I was sweating hot. But then I think it's fun. Vizag, it's really hot and warm people are around.
And it's great to be a part of the CCL and the energy that it brings, right?
Yes, of course. Basically, the funda is very good. Cricket matches happening between Bollywood and South actor. And these actors, people normally, see them on acting on big screen, but not doing, participating in some sport like that.
Right.
And I think this is absolutely great idea. And people are also enjoying because this is the passionate sports in India. So I think this is a fantastic idea coming out with such fantastic thing.
So basically the two big loves of this country coming together. Cricket and entertainment.
Entertainment, yeah. Anyhow, both the things at the same time. So that's why we thought okay, it's going to be little entertainment and cricket. So that's why we decided to do that.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us and all the best. Over to you guys in the box.
Well, Mumbai Heroes are doing a decent job. They pull things back, but this is not going to help Ayaz. They've been too inconsistent when it comes to their lines.
That's the captain in the attack here now, Sunil Shetty. He's getting the ball to turn a bit. Using flight and guile, he needs to get his line a bit right. It's either a little too wide of the off stump or staying down the leg, but he is getting some turns, Sunil Shetty.
Well, this is the first time we've seen him bowl in the CCL. He has a lot of varieties. He bowls at googly, he bowls at leg spin. This one was a quicker one. So obviously he's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, he's a cricket fanatic. I've seen him play a fair number of days at the police gymkhana in Mumbai. From being strong, it's 177 for 5 after 17. Doesn't sound too good for Mumbai batting second. Now that's hit just over the ring, inside ring. They'll get 2 for that. That's good running between the wickets. These Chennai boys are pretty determined. They've lost a few wickets suddenly, quickly, but still 179 for 5, and we're still in the 18th over. So that's terrific going.
Well, they've done well. They aimed for 200. They're still on course. The only thing is that when you've set such a good platform, and even when say at one stage they were scoring at 12 and over, and now if they reach 200 mark, they would still be disappointed because they could have easily scored a few more. 220, 230 looked realistic, but then lost their way somewhat in between.
Yes, and also they've lost, I think, Vikrant, who was in such terrific form. He got out for 97, very unlucky to miss his 100. And then since then they just seem to have lost the momentum. I mean, Vishnu, who was the other key player, key batsman. So both of them not in the middle. The others don't seem to be quite of the same caliber.
Well, these two guys have been the pillars of Vikrant and Vishnu. Vikrant fired and fired big time, but Vishnu did not, and that is why the team has actually lost their way a bit in the towards the latter half. But at the same time, it's unfair to expect same guys to go out there, do it every time. Vishnu has been outstanding in this tournament so far. And law of averages catch up sometime.
That's a snake lucky edge there. Will he stop it? No, he won't. It's a valiant attempt by, is that Sonu Sood again? Well, the rains just got a little heavier. The covers are being signalled by the umpires. It's a 100.